Next, let us see Albania. With stunning mountains, it is a thriving, multicolored capital city and beaches to rival anywhere else in the Mediterranean. Albania has become the sleeper hit of the Balkans. So, the Albania's capital is Tirana. Population is 3 million. Area 28,750 square kilometers. Official language is Albanian. So, Albania has natural beauty in such abundance that you might wonder why it's taken 20 years for the country to take off as a tourist destination since the demise of a popularly insecure strain of communism in 1991. So, backward was Albania when it merged, blinking into the bright light of freedom that is needed 2 decades just to catch up with the rest of Eastern Europe. Albania may have been largely ignored by the rest of the world, but that doesn't seem to have bothered the Albanians. They have just got on with embracing life in a languid and chaotically post communist way. Albania offers a remarkable area of unique attractions largely due to this very isolation. Ancient mountain codes of behaviors, forgotten archaeological sites and villages where time seems to have stood still are on the menu. Lively, colorful Tirana is the beating heart of Albania, where this tiny nation's hope and dreams coalesce into a vibrant wheel of traffic, brash consumerism, and unaffected fun. The Albania's top experiences are a Lake Coman ferry. Catch the Lake Coman ferry through stunning mountain scenery, then continue to Valbon and trek the Accursed Mountains. One of the Albania's undisputed highlights is this superb 3 hour ferry ride on the vast Lake Coman, connecting the towns of Coman and Fiage. Number 2, Berat. Explore the UNESCO World Heritage listed museum towns of dramatic Berat, the so-called city of hill thousand windows. Its most striking feature is the collection of white Ottoman house climbing up the hill to its castle. Number 3, Ionian coast. Catch some sun at Drymades are one of the many beaches along the south's dramatic Ionian coast. As you zigzag down the mountain from the Lograja Pass National Park, the white crescent-shaped beaches, ruins of Butrend. Travel back in time to the ruins of Butrend, hidden in the depths of a forest in a serene lakeside setting, part of a 29 square kilometers national park. Greeks from Corfu settled on the hill in Butrend in the 6th century BC. So, number 5, Tirana. Feast your eyes on the wild color schemes and experiencing the Hip cave culture in Tirana, having undergone a transformation of extraordinary proportions since it awoke from its communist slumber in the early 1990s. Tirana is now unrecognizable. with its buildings printed in horizontal primary colors and public squares and pedestrianized streets, a pleasure to wander. Number 6, Zero Castra. Take a trip into the traditional southern Albanian mountain town of Zero Castra with its spectacular Ottoman era mansions and impressive hilltop fortress. Defined by its castle road paved with chunky limestone and shale, imposing slate roofed houses and views out to the Drina Valley. So, Bunker Love on the hillside beaches and generally most surfaces in Albania, you will notice small concrete domes, often in groups of with rectangular slits. Food and drink bear pastry with cheese or meat. Veggies, baked peppers, egg, cheese, and occasionally meat. Veggies tirana, a traditional tirana dish of all eggs and tomatoes cooked in an a, earthenware pot. Konjak, local brandy. So, tave meat baked with the cheese and egg. Saflake doner kebab. So, like this, there are other foods and drinks are available. So, now, next place is to visit top experiences list. Cruza. Cruza was the birthplace of Skanderberg. Skanderberg, Albania's national hero. Although it was over 500 years ago, there is a still great deal of pride in the fact that he and his forces defended Cruza from the Ottomans until his death. The next place is Logroja Pass National Park. Reaching this pine tree clad realm is a highlight of travels in Albania. If you have been soaking up the sun on the southern coast beaches, it seems impossible that after a steep hairpin bend climb you will be up in the mountains. So getting around by transportation, the first bus version departure is of 5 a.m. in the morning, and things slow down around lunchtime. Fares are low, and you either pay the conductor on board or when you drop off. Next, car and motorcycles are the road infrastructure is improving. There's an excellent highway from Tirana to Kosovo, and the coastal route from the Montenegro border to Brand near Saranda is in good condition. Next thing is train. Albanians prefer bus and foregone travel, and when you see the speed and the state of the barely existing trains, you will know why. However, the trains are dirt cheap and traveling on them is adventure. And this is all about the Albania. So with the capital of Tirana with 300 million population, 28,000 square feet kilometers, with the official language of Albania.